Imagine something stirs in the darkness, subtle at first, then terrifyingly real. Infested, Netflix's 2024 horror phenomenon, latches onto one of our deepest fears: spiders. This film isn't your average creature feature. It is an unrelenting, nerve-wracking descent into terror that grips you from start to finish. Every sound and every shadow feels alive, ready to strike. If you think you've seen it all, Infested will make you reconsider. Brace yourself for a fear that crawls beneath your skin and stays there. Unlike traditional horror films relying on predictable jump scares, Infested stands out by building an overwhelming sense of dread through its claustrophobic atmosphere. Director Sebastian Vanacek ensures every frame heightens tension, making even the smallest movement feel like a threat. The realistic spider effects combined with immersive sound design pull viewers deep into a terrifyingly believable world. This is horror at its most intense, where the fear is as psychological as it is physical. What sets Infested apart is its intense focus on human survival instincts and the psychological effects of fear under extreme pressure. The film delves into how individuals change when their environment becomes hostile and trust among neighbors begins to unravel. The characters are not passive victims, they are deeply layered, making choices driven by a primal need to survive. These decisions are rarely black and white, reflecting the moral gray areas that emerge in life-or-death situations. Their personal battles and emotional breakdowns add depth, making the horror more immediate and relatable. This emphasis on human complexity elevates Infested from a typical monster film to a gripping exploration of how fear and desperation transform people. The story follows a group of residents in an apartment complex suddenly overrun by an invasion of enormous, aggressive spiders. What begins as an isolated incident quickly spirals out of control, forcing the neighbors to band together or face their worst nightmares alone. As trust erodes and tensions rise, every decision becomes a matter of life and death. The relentless pace leaves no room for comfort, keeping viewers on edge until the heart-stopping climax. Infested is more than a movie, it's a gripping, visceral experience that forces you to confront your deepest fears in a way that lingers long after the credits roll. Every moment is crafted to heighten anxiety, from the eerie silence before a sudden attack to the claustrophobic tension of being trapped with nowhere to run. The film doesn't just scare you, it makes you feel the characters' dread, their desperation to survive, and their unraveling trust. It's a relentless exploration of fear, survival, and the fragile line between sanity and madness. Infested leaves you haunted, questioning what you would do when terror closes in from every direction.